Tulsa, a promising town once built on oil, now a thriving community with lots of promise. But there are historic murmurs of aggravation in this port of call. For the first time ever, camera crews have been able to capture extensive images of the Tulsey Town Trolls for the purposes of this program.
I've been hearing about the trolls as far back as I can remember. You know, some of the old prairie schooners that came across in the early 1900s, many of them actually disappeared because of trolls.
We spoke to a few residents who expressed their views on this passionately debated phenomenon.
They're terrible.
I hate those trolls.
Some say they're a nuisance.
God, I hate them. They're gross. I can't stand them.
Can't get rid of them. They're everywhere here.
Kind of scares me.
It's really a big understated problem in Tulsa.
Hey! No! Shoot! Get!
It's just a thing that people like to have something to talk about.
They might eat people. I've heard that.
I think my dad was actually eaten by a troll because when I was a little kid, this one time he looked at me and he said, "I'm going to go out for some cigarettes, but I'll be back." And he never came back. And that was here in Tulsa.
We didn't see anything, but, we heard a lot of noise.
Just saw like a claw.
Every one of those roofs probably has a roof troll on it.
Despite the evidence of their own eyes, there are still many who deny their existence.
I don't think it's real.
Some people say they don't exist.
They exist. I've seen one.
I saw one in my bathroom the other day.
They hide. Duh! You go into the woods, you try to walk up to a deer, deer gonna stand there? No, it's gonna run off. You look at the skyline back here, we got some good roofs.
This last winter's been tough to be with my girl.
Trying to grow on the roof here, you know?
She works as a bartender on a rooftop catering company. Those trolls, they come through and they steal the tips. And they steal all the tips out of the tip jar. And it causes issues between she and I. All we do is argue about how we're not going to do it and make it rent this month.
Throw a whole rigmarole with the city trying to get a permit to grow up there. Those damn trolls. We can't grow up there now. They leave their fluids all over the plant beds. That seems to be toxic. You don't want to smoke that.
Every one of those roofs. I drive a shuttle van, do some valet over at a hotel south of downtown. These investors are from out of town. They haven't been to Tulsa. They don't know about this.
The city won't do shit. I think they're in cahoots with the damn trolls.
Requests for statements by any city officials were left unanswered.
Well, I'm a maintenance guy at a building over here. I thought I was signing up for just to be a general maintenance man, not like ER room surgery cleanup. It's fucking ass.
A frequent disruption to many a professional, but is there more than meets the eye to this goblin in the sky?
You know, growing up in Collinsville, like kids do, they get bored, so they want to go to the city and they want to see the views.
To you or somebody's investigating this, but there's apparently a 50-50 chance you run into a troll, they'll either want to bone you or they'll eat you.
Might have been some screwing going on, with like a person.
I saw him doing it. Seen a couple of them. I saw a female getting at it on the rooftop.
You've seen the trolls, or you've seen the?
I think so.
I'm just trying to have a cup of coffee, and there they are, just staring down at me.
It was a gross scene.
I have never had sex with a troll.
So I crawled through the window.
And my tools were everywhere. And I was like, there's slime.
I heard this weird noise. I was like, "Argh."
And hair and fur.
You know, it was my bright idea to go up onto the rooftop,
Just semen and blood everywhere.
and that's when I saw them.
I was in there showering, I was getting all lathered up.
And I realized, what's happening here. I'm putting two and two together. It's like...
And it started to try to take a shower with me.
That's when I made eye contact with that troll, and he had me right away. Why are you in this alley?
The alley, I like to walk around here sometimes. He got me. I got a thing for a troll, and I smell them, and the pheromones just like... Woo!
Spent the night with the troll, and I was naive, thinking I could go tell my friends that it was magical, but...
I've been pretty lonely these days, I'll be real. It's rough out here in Tulsa as a 21-year-old.
It was the best lovemaking I had ever experienced.
Many residents privately expressed the sluttiness of the trolls as an asset to the city of Tulsa.
The Tulsa rooftop trolls specifically, it's a special breed. It's unlike any troll I've ever had sex with.
Who knows? Maybe they're friendly.
Best part is, can't get pregnant. I break out and hide.
I hang out on roofs by myself.
Well, there's a troll a couple years ago, and he broke up my 9-year relationship.
Man, it's just... those trolls, man.
Others carry the wound of resentment. Are these sneaky beings discreet allies or a town pest?
Hate that troll.
Well, I showered with it, and honestly, I'll be real, I don't think these trolls are that bad.
They're our trolls, though.
I've come to believe they are the quiet contributors to Tulsa's needs. In the shade of open secrets, there are no whispers of shame. Myself and our production crew had no complaints about the cooperation of the rooftop trolls.